Hey guys, so here is another blog. This is travel day prep. I am charging batteries, charging right now GoPro batteries, camera batteries, pack and dive gear, prepping merchandise that we're going to take with us. All the typical stuff that we do. We are taking off. We're getting ready for our first trip, our second trip of the 2017 season. But this time, last trip was in Norway. For those that didn't just kind of starting to watch our stuff, we did a full blog about our adventure in Norway, which is a little tough. Last year it was amazing and magical. So this year we were dealing with a lot of weather issues. And just made it tough. And I've been following Norway along and seeing how they've been doing and seeing if it's improved. The orcas are there. We're starting to see a little bit more orca activity. The only thing they're still dealing with a bunch of shitty weather. So that's just the way it is, man. I mean, you just never know what you're gonna get. You go out there, you're hoping that you're gonna have amazing encounters. You're hoping for amazing action and adventure and lots of animals and lots of opportunities to photograph animals in their natural environment. And then weather shows up and Mother Nature tells you that you're going to do something different this trip. So we're hoping that these next couple of weeks we're going to be great. We're going to see a lot of weather. We're going to see a lot of a lot of tigers, a lot of great hammerheads, and this is the season for it. We know they're out there. We know that they've been having an amazing season so far. So really looking forward to getting out there and sharing time with our, the extended shark family that travels with us, and getting to photograph and see these animals and learn more about them. And, this is, Tiger Beach is my favorite place in the world, to be. I mean, it's the area that really kind of carved my career, so to speak, as far as interacting with the animals, working with the sharks, getting to learn behavior, getting to learn individuals, and meeting them one-on-one. And so this is the place, man. This is I'm really excited about the different stories that I get to share with you guys. I'm hoping that all my fan favorites are going to be there. They were there earlier in October. So hopefully they haven't left yet. So we got Hook and Emma and Princess, and a bunch of other, like my lemon sharks. We got Taxi, and we got Gills, and we got Wart, and we've got Spot, and there's just Stains is another one that we work with. So it's just trying to see which sharks are there, and then trying to see which ones are interested in working with us again and not, because their behaviors are always different, their moods are always different. So you never know what sharks are willing to interact, what sharks are going to come in, what sharks are actually arguing with each other in a sense because of their behavior. We do see that a lot. We see where some this week I'll notice that one tiger is coming in, and as soon as another tiger shows up, that tiger takes off. So trying to see what kind of what behaviors are happening and why they're happening is something that I try to do when I'm out there as well. And hopefully I'll be able to explain that, some of the stories that are the game within the game while we're out there. Anyway, this is going to be 2 weeks, so we're doing 2 back-to-back trips. It's going to be a little hard to share stories like I did in Norway, where I was able to a day into it or whatever, that we were able to upload blogs, and I could share the stories with you guys. So this is the last day. We've had a struggling week full of ups and downs, trying to get out to go see the whale shark, the orcas. Because this is the liveaboard, we don't have internet access. So what I'm planning to do for this first one is I'm going to be blogging something every day. As far as I'm going to be writing up the blogs, I'll be recording blogs, and then and when I get back, I'll just kind of post this first week as soon as we get back to mainland, and then from there we'll be sharing. That day that I get back, I'm also going to be going out and doing some local diving with the guys in Florida. I think I'm going out with the boys from Deep Obsession, and we're going to be checking out the local Florida action. There's a lot of white shark activity in the area, so hopefully, with a little bit of luck, we'll be able to see something. Either way, there's a lot of tigers. There's great hammerheads. you know, a lot of the other local shark species that hang around the area. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun hanging out with some local boys, sharing their story. And then, you know, when I get back from that, we go back out for another week. That one I'll probably do a little bit different, because after that trip I come home and I'll be able to upload blogs, you know, a few blogs throughout the week, so that I don't have to give you all just one story write up. You know, I can kind of pace it out and tell a little bit better story, which is what I'm hoping to do. You know, I want to share, you know, the idea behind these blogs is not just to share the animals, share the experience, but share the weather, share the ups and downs of life on the road, and you know what it's like to do this for a living. You know, I mean, it's one thing to go out there and experience, you know, an adventure, and you know, this is, you know, something that you do once or twice a year. It's another thing when you're doing it full time, all year long. And you know, like this one, we have Bahamas. We come back from that, then we go to Baja for gray whales. Come back from that, then we go to Turks and Caicos, so Salt Key, for the humpback whales for 3 weeks. Come back from that, then we go to Socorro Island and, you know, Mexico for some liveaboard diving, and you know, go out there for, which is, Socorro is like Mexico's Galapagos, you know, so there's a lot of variety there. It's going to be a little different than these intimate encounters that I've been doing. This is the first one where you just drop in, you dive with the currents, and you check out and you try to see what's going on where the schooling hammerheads, manta rays, extremely friendly manta rays. I mean, that place is notorious for manta rays that want to come up and have, you know, just hover above divers, really because they want a belly scratch, and which is really awesome, because it's a unique place with very unique animals, and you know, schooling hammerheads and Galapagos sharks, you know, bottlenose dolphins that hang out there. In fact, last season we did a night snorkel with silky and Galapagos sharks, and then the bottlenose joined in. So we had all this craziness going on during the night swim, which is pretty neat. So you just never know what to expect from Socorro. It's an amazing place. Anyway, travel day again. We head out tomorrow. The adventure begins. I'll be trying to blog as much as I can. Again, I'm going to be keeping our blog journal. We post it. Whatever I can do live, I'm going to do live. Whatever I can do to share just moments and memories. I'll be putting a lot of photos on Instagram when I can. In Bimini, we're going to have internet access, so I'll be posting some photos probably on Instagram, maybe a few on Facebook, and sharing what I can when I can. Other than that, thanks. We're off again. We're going on another journey, another adventure. I'm excited to take you guys along the road with me, and looking forward to it, man. Again, from the last time, thanks for all the feedback. Thanks for all the emails. We truly appreciate it. I truly love them. So, I mean, please keep sending them. If you got any questions, if you got any comments, truly appreciate it, man. Thanks for coming along for the ride. Cheers.